welcome back. All right, so I got my coffee here. Got my 12 questions. I think what I'm gonna do today, well, I don't think, because I am gonna do it, is I looked up on Google like the 12 top questions that are first-time parents ask. So I thought that would be kind of interesting to just answer my opinion. Whether my opinion is probably not what like 98% of the general public would do. Cause I'm not your Pinterest mom. I'm not your freaking like. Listen, if a banky falls in the mud, I'm wiping it off, licking it, and giving it back to my daughter. I'm not waiting until I get home to sterilize it and listen to her scream the whole time. So that's just that for you. So let's start off. So first question, do I have to breastfeed for a whole year? I'm going to start out. There are a few breastfeeding questions in here. I am not probably someone you should come to for breastfeeding. I really tried to with Tucker, but just being a first-time mom, I just really had like all these nerves and like, I don't know. I tried to with Tucker. I think I like did a little bit of both, like on and off. I did formula and breastfeeding with Tucker, like on and off for not even a month. And then with Eleanor, I was determined to breastfeed with her, but she just, like, we thought she was colicky. She was always constipated and stuff. And then I looked into it more, and it turned out she was lactose intolerant. And, like, everything, I love cheese. I love cheese. I ain't giving up cheese. So I'm a bad mom. Sorry, I quit breastfeeding, and I put her... She had to get put on a special formula anyway, so she got put on a special formula, and she's good. She's good now. So I'm not a breastfeeding person to come to, but I know a little bit about it. So it says, do I have to breastfeed for a whole year? My story just was, no. Breastfeeding's up to you, I feel like. If you wanted to go more than a year, good for you. If you can do that, good for you. And if you don't, I feel like it depends on, how you are with it. Like, if you stress yourself out too much with it, I honestly feel like don't do it, because that's not healthy for you or the baby. But that's my personal preference. Do whatever you may please on that. Do I need to sterilize bottles and pacifiers after every use? No, but it is important. Like, I do hot bleach water with dish soap, once a week. I just let them sit in there and, do whatever that shit does. But you do want to make sure you take the nipples. I'm going to get a couple cups, if I can even find any, because my kids don't use cups. All right, so I found 2 lids. I don't have bottles, so I don't have nipples to bottles. But, if you use these cups, which I recommend these cups, this comes off. Please make sure you are taking these off your children's cups and bottles, because mold, no matter if you just give your child water every single day, mold is still going to build up in these cups, and they get nasty. And I did a science experiment once, and I never documented it, because why would I do anything exciting like that, right? But, there's holes in here, and, it's just nasty. These get moldy, and even bottles do. So you have to take the nipples out of the top rings of the top of the bottle. You need to make sure to do that. And then cups like these, this is a hard top, mold gets inside of these. So you want to get yourself a really nice bottle brush that has the ending that's small, so you can get up in those areas. And that's also why it's good to let them soak in bleach and dish soap. And then obviously, you boil, and you could boil. I don't know. I ain't getting into that. All right, so when will my baby sleep through the night? Your baby will never sleep through the night. Do you sleep through the night? I don't. I don't think your baby, like, there's going to be nights that your baby will probably sleep, but my only suggestion to that is get your child on a routine. Because as more routine they are, the more they're going to follow that routine. That's what I do with my kids. They wake up probably the latest 8 in the morning, but they go to bed at 7. Sometimes on the weekend they stay up later, but that's like once in a great while. They go to bed every night, 7 o'clock on the dot. It used to be 8. When Tucker was a baby, the bedtime was 8, but then I popped out another one and bedtime went up an hour. So hopefully for their sake, I don't pop out another one because it'd be 6 o'clock. Will holding my baby... Wow, I did not write that sentence. Well, give me a minute on this. Will hold it. Oh, well, okay, it's asking if I hold my baby too much and spoil it. No. I mean, I feel like if you hold your baby and, like, sleep with your baby all the time and, like, you know, you never get that break with your baby, I feel like then your baby will just be super attached to you. And not that that's a bad thing either, but, like, if you ever want that break where it's like I can get my baby to someone and just give myself, like, a freaking minute, then maybe, like, give your baby some time, like, throw it in the swing, let it enjoy the lights, you know what I mean? But no, I don't think holding your baby too much. Hold it as much as you want because by the time they're 5, they're too big to hold. I try. He's so heavy now. He is. Is green poop normal? To an extent. I mean, if you just fed your baby peas, obviously its poop's gonna be green. But if it's like if it's green, if you're only breastfeeding, or like if you're only breastfeeding or freaking like formula feeding, and like your baby's poop isn't green, and then all of a sudden there's a green diaper, and like, I mean, just do the background in it. If there's a reason for it to be green, then fine, but if there's not, then be like, wonder why that poop's green. Maybe wait till the next time it poops, see what that's all about, maybe it was just a fluke. But I mean, I don't necessarily think your baby's poop. Freaking isn't newborn baby's poop supposed to be like a green, yellow? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been 2 years. That question was probably not for me. Just look into the history of the green poop, I guess. Is it bad to wake a sleeping baby? Why the hell would you want to wake a sleeping baby? I mean, sometimes I look at my kids when they're sleeping and I'm like, oh my God, they're cute. I would never wake them up though. What? Ellie, just leave it. All right, how many layers of clothing does my baby need to go outside? I mean, like, just put a onesie, nice little, like, sweater, some pants, and a blanket and throw it in its little newborn thing, and you're good. And then get one of those, like, canopies, like, especially in the winter or, like, the spring or the fall when it's, like, windy and kind of chilly. Those little canopy things for infant seats are amazing. There's only certain ones though. Some are annoying as hell. So you gotta find, I found the ones that like flap over on both sides, because then you just flap it, pull her out, flap it back, whatever. But like the ones that like snug around the car seat, it's just so annoying because you have to freaking do that every time you get it in and out. So preference, people, preference. If I drink wine, wait, I'm gonna go back to the clothing thing because I do want to add, a lot of people like dog on parents about this, and it's like putting a coat on them in their car seat, and I understand that. I understand what they mean by that, but I think it depends on like the thickness of the freaking jacket you're putting on. If you're putting on a really thin jacket, then fine, but if it's one of those super poofy coats, or like you're freaking putting a snowsuit on a baby and then shoving it in, and the baby just, if your baby looks like this in the car seat, odds are that's not safe nor comfortable, I wouldn't feel like, for your baby, especially because you're gonna put it in your car, jam the heat, it's gonna get way too hot. I know, it broke, it's okay. It's gonna get way too hot. So just, like, would you want to be shoved in a car seat looking like a freaking starfish out of water? I don't think so. If I drink wine, do I pump and dump? Like I said, I only breastfed for a month, but I tell you right now, I did drink wine, and I did just because they say you can't. I believe some people say, I just fucked that up. I believe some people say that you can, like, drink one glass and it'd be fine. I don't know the scientific fact on that, so I may be wrong. But for my own preference, if I drink a glass of wine, I'm gonna pump it out and dump it because, I mean, whatever goes in me goes through my baby, and freaking wine's pretty potent, wouldn't you think? I don't know. Nobody's answering back, so I don't know. Me, my personal preference, I would pump and dump because I'm not stopping at just one glass. So, why does my infant need to wear a hat all the time? Your baby's little bald head is cold. Keep a little hat on it. And it's like the most sensitive. Yes? You put your books in there? Okay, awesome. That's like your baby's most sensitive spot is their head. It's soft. It's like, it's just precious. Keep that shit under wrap, okay? Put a hat on it. My pediatrician said to nurse feed every 3 hours. Does that mean from the start or end? That kind of sounds like a stupid question, but I did question this, like, my first time as a mom, is like, would you start? So basically they're asking, I'm feeding my baby, I have to feed it in 3 hours. Would I feed it in 3 hours from, like, you know, because you go exact times, would you start when you first put your baby on or put the bottle in? Or if the baby ate for a whole hour, you know what I mean? I start at the end. I put the timer on at the end because your baby, when you start feeding your baby has not had anything in its belly. But once your baby has fed for an hour and it's like 4 o'clock and your baby's done, then it's like, it's 4 o'clock. So 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 o'clock, I'm going to feed my baby. So, because your baby's full, your belly's full, so. All right, and then the last question, can a newborn have days and nights confused? Yes, your baby isn't going to come out of the womb and be like, damn, what a beautiful afternoon. No, your baby doesn't know what the hell night or day is. You need to teach your baby that. And I go back to, will my baby sleep through the night, when I said you need to be routine. If you want your baby to be a certain way, not be a certain way, but if you want your baby to sleep certainly through the night, during the night, you need to get your baby on a routine. That's all I can say. That's what I will push to any parent, is get that damn baby on a routine. It'll keep your sanity and the baby's sanity. Maybe not the baby's sanity. That baby don't give a shit. But it'll keep your sanity. Routine that baby. So, drop the mic. You have a hole in your pants. I did see that earlier. Leggings. That's leggings for you, huh, ladies? Come here. Yeah, we have a little bit of pink donut all over our face. But say hi. Hi. Say thank you for watching. Mommy, got the cups out. I was doing an example for the folks. I again was doing an example for the people of YouTube. All right, can you say thanks for watching? Thanks for what? Stand up. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Nice thumbnail. Woo! Wait, do that again. Do that again. Put your cups up. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
What? What? What are you doing, babe? Mommy's busy. I'm working.